Hi, beautiful souls. Thank you for tuning in with Enchanters. That is me. Duh, babbler. That is me on this evolutionary, revolutionary rise that's happening at this time. Different kind of setup, guys. I'm always switching it up. Do you know what I'm saying? Setting up, getting ready now. I feel like reading some cards, seeing what needs to be spoken to. Tune in. Thank you so much for meeting me here. So, also, I just want to share, because I'm sitting here and the scent is delicious, right? And that I have to accredit to I won this, okay, on Instagram, okay? So with Java Gypsy, and it's freaking gorgeous, right? This was a couple of weeks back, so don't mind me. I've been a busy alchemy, right? So I won this beautiful candle made by she, right? Her packaging was impeccable. Her timing was fast too, and I don't even have to light it. But the beauty of it too is that even after the candle is done, I got me a little vintage plate with the stars. Yeah, with the stars, which I collect vintage things. So, it's just great. So at Java Gypsy, I'll put that information in the description box because you should go give her a follow. She has a lot of thrifty things too, and also cool apothecary things as well. We all do because we're all goddesses and fabulous with our magicness. Go check her out. And she does a lot of giveaways as well. So Java Gypsy on Instagram. Because I also got something else from she, but I haven't even opened the package. I know what it is because I picked it out, you see. But I've just been so busy alchemy, you know what I'm saying? And so I will share that eventually when I get to it. Do you know what I mean? Jellybeans? Okay, so give me a second. Okay, awesome. In the meantime, while I set up, right? Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Okay, I was pulling a soul purpose card in the right kind of way. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Right? The things that we do. It's from our conditioning too. It doesn't mean to justify it either, but sometimes we just get so accustomed to behaving a certain type of way, even if it goes against our thing, and sometimes we judge ourselves so harshly, critically, because that's what we've been taught, you know what I'm saying? And so because we've been taught those kind of things, we know no better, but when we do learn and we know better, then we must do better, right? So today's soul action, heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Right? Sometimes we do things because we feel that's the only way we need to survive. Sometimes it becomes so accustomed to the things of life, right? Especially if you've been deprived in any kind of way. Sometimes we develop things that give us the false illusion that this fulfills it in some kind of way. It's just like, satisfying an insatiable lust for something. There's no satisfaction if it's insatiable, right? But, right? So fill in the blank. My soul truth is I've done things in my past that I am not proud of, but I learned it from my conditioning. And so seeing things as they are, I'm rising, empowered by far. And so I'm going to see through the eyes of compassion and love for myself, you know what I mean? To hold myself accountable for my actions, for my reactions, for my participations, for things I would never do again. I've learned, my friend, right? So let me be loving, kind. Let me see with wisdom through the eyes of the divine. Because I've been working on my yin. You gotta go in for your wins. You know what I mean? And so, name all the things you love. I love that. I love you. I love me. And we're a happy family. Hey, are you one of them? Name all the things you love. Are you one of them? Ooh. Today's mantra. I give myself all the love and attention I need. Let's give ourselves some love and attention that we need, right? Let me help you in this department. Okay, I'm all about self-love, right? I do this with the kids because if not me, then who? If not now, then when? Right? And it's best. And most of the age group that I typically work with, like although I work with all ages, the one that it's my forte are the toddlers. I love being with the toddlers and the real little youthful adolescents, right? So toddlers into kindergarteners, right? Up to 5 years old. One of the kids the other day had a 4th birthday. You know what I'm saying? Right? So in any kind of warm-up, stretch, beginning of our chants, right? I like to squeeze in some self-love because self-love is the key to so many things. And so we always do these kind of things, and you know, sometimes many of them giggle, but it's about the ritual, right? Are you joining me for my long-ass rituals on Sunday? Because I be late. Then I be babbling. Yeah, I'll break it down into parts. Okay. But there's manna in there for you. You know what I'm saying? So, hi, my sweetheart. It's my ebonies. I hit that. That's on my ebonies. So, what was I saying? Oh, no. Oh, Sundays, right? Yeah. Mana. There's mana for you. Was I saying that? Or did I already leave that? I'm so distracted right now. But let me, I'm not even ready. So, I'll be right back. Okay? Self-love. Rituals. Let's do this. Okay? Oh my god. That's how much there be mofos, energies, right? Or just, nah, that's just me, right? Let me be accountable for me right now. And my multi-dimensionalities, okay? Because, listen, you think people be scatterbrained, oh, your head's on the clouds. No, I'm multi-dimensional, okay? While you just here in the 3D, I'm in so many multi-dimensional realities. Sometimes when I come back in, I'm just like, oh, 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 yo, great, self-love, okay? So let us with self-love and care hug ourselves, kiss ourselves. I love me. Self-love is the key. It's a remedy. It's an elixir. I'm gonna put one ear down on one shoulder on my side like this. Take a deep breath in and my self-love hug me because it's not me then who and it's not now then when. Then I'm gonna switch. Put my other ear on my other shoulder. Wait. Breathe this in because how much tension we carry in our necks and our shoulders, right? I'm a stretch advocate, expert specialist in the stretching department. Okay. I am a body expert stretcher. Okay, my hands, when they touch you, hey, you feel it so good. It's a thing I do, okay? Whatever. So put one ear into your shoulder this way. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And let it out through your mouth. Right? Let's get silly. Because silly lets us be free willy. Right? So let's just give ourselves some self-loving moments. Shoulders up and round and back. Shoulders up and round and back. My God said, look at me like it's like, listen, let's go swimming. Oh my God, sorry. So love is key to so many things. I hug me, I love me. This feels so good. Head occiput region of your head as that far back as you can go. And you need to breathe in slow when you're up and that kind of elevate, because sometimes you don't want to breathe in and then suffocate, especially if you're typically a chest breather, right? Because we want to go deeper, right? And so that's what we're here to do. We're here to go the deepest up in this ish, right? Right, so when you put your head back, sometimes you might get the urge to cough. That's okay. Because you don't typically go back in any way, unless you're being a pervert, having fun in some other kind of way, then your head is like, I don't know, but you know. Whatevers. But, you know, but to breathe in from that position, right? This way, right? So your occiput back here. As you want to touch it as far back as to your shoulder back upper blades here, right? Your shoulders, right? Yeah. And you're gonna put it back. And then you're gonna do conscious breath, okay? Consciously. That means you're being mindful about what it is that you breathe, and you're breathing into your thing, and you want to see it with your mindful eyes. So you want to see where you're taking your breath in at this time and how deep you go, or see where it is that you start to slow or don't go. That is important to see where you stop breathing in your body. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Okay, so look, you might stop right here and you're like, well, how you don't go down right there in this position, and that could be practice. And you might get an urge to cough, so cough, right? Which is great. So, right, just that was extra. So you can put one hand over your ear while you have your other ear down to your other shoulder, right? And this feels like an extra weight in. Oh, it just feels fucking good. Okay, so just do it because it feels freaking good. There's a lot of benefits that come from it too, which I'm just gonna try to stay superficial because I'm not trying to be here for another 3 hours. I'm just gonna read some more and then I'm gonna say bye-bye because yo tengo que ir. I gotta go. Okay, so okay. Breathe in through the nose. See if you can breathe in through your nose and mindful through your go, and see if you can bring it all the way down to your toes before you have to breathe back on out. You know what I'm saying? And when you get down to your toes, take a deep breath in and hold it in any kind of way. You can hold it for 3 seconds, my friend. 3, 6, 3, 6, 9s. I like to do things in 3, 6, 9s, you know, all the time. Because it allows me to compartmentalize, right? To take macros and break it down into micro, manageable parts. That's what I do, right? Practicality too, with my spontaneity and my crazy, right? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And we want to do the chin to the motherfucking chest. Chin to chest, the chin to chest. And then you can play. Okay, so listen. It's like in the mornings. Okay? I had a busy motherfucking day. So now you're gonna put your octopuses. Your octopuses. Your occiput. What is your occiput? The ridge over here in the bottom of your skull brain place space. So that your head. Your head. Not that head. So did you get that shit? Let's see, random guys. The present is always a gift. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness, right? That poweress, that prowess, that I gotta this, right? Extracting your power from where you have given it before, absent-mindedly, foolishly, stupidly, right? And you're taking back of your power, you see, and you stand in this magnificent align. Because you motherfucking got this time. I am present day. Even though I live multidimensionally, I am present. I'm a gift. We know this. I show this. The revelation of my own value. Walking down Fifth Avenue. I got a song in me. And I'm just gonna start singing free. This is Lemuria returns. Some of y'all, you don't want to have a baby, you better put a cap in it. If you want to start doing anything but, fertility. We look at talking about our energies. This is creativity. This is abundance, flow free. To use this opportunity of this energy of whatever it is that's coming up. Don't feel like you stuck, because you're not, alright? That is just a rut of a conditioning of a behavioral patterning, right? That has you thinking in that distorted illusion. So let's extract that pollution and be like, ooh, you don't belong here anymore. Right? Lemuria returns back to that present day. Now I return. I am here. I am now. Bow, bow, don't get bow, bow. I'm an expert at it. I'm actually trained. That's a story for another day. You need a spanking from me? I give a bow, bow, you see. Caning. You don't talk to me like that. Earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation, right? So here we are on our elevations, cloaked, protected. I am divinely led. I am divinely guided. I am divinely protected. If you feel stuck in a rut, life is tough. You didn't go deep enough. You're not stuck. Right? The present. Gifts, treasure, revelation of one's own value, nowness. You know what I mean? What nowness? Don't be stuck on a yesterday of a truth that is now coming into you about anything to air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. Ooh, romance too. Be careful what you do, because there's some passion in here for you, right? But you know me, I like to intermingle, you see, because multidimensionally is how I be living when I apply these dynamics, you see, because celibate is I. So this might be a distorted illusion. It could be romance coming in for I, right? If you want to look at it from a perception of an eye, of a mind's eye, right? I'm just helping you to see in all the multidimensional realities of how interpretation can be perceived depending on your resonance, right? Your residence. You see what I mean? So I could be like, baby, what is he? But that's not true, you see. Because divine masculine, divine feminine energies are we inside, you see, because as passionate as we want to breathe, we gotta be everything I need myself to be within me whole first. And you know that I like to obey my third star of divine masculine, divine feminine energies too. But okay, maybe there's somebody coming in for you, or maybe that's what you want. air. I can breathe without no air. Wait, Jordan Sparks. How am I supposed to breathe without any air? How are you supposed to breathe without your air? Right? Love, passion, creativity, flow. I hear someone might want to try to block your flow to stop you from your growth. So kick that energy out. Alright, align and see that any kind of stuck stagnation energy could be from an energy around you that's trying to give that to you. Get into your, how are you supposed to breathe without no air? Truthful about what's out there, right? Reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. Oh yes, what you contemplate can actualize. So be mindful about what it is that you contemplate, what you thinking, what you meditate, what you focus on. How are you thinking about it, right? Right? You could try to be finding a solution to some kind of issue, problem, or stuckness, or fixed experience that is just redundant, right? It's just like, when is the cycle going to end, right? But now check yourself, my friend, right? It's like, where is my distortion in my perception? Spirit, help me to see truth in this reality here for me so that I can operate in my most highest and glorious of path, right? Because blind can sometimes be the human. You need a bow bow. Come over here. Right? So let's go back into some stretching some more. You open that door. I'm a huge stretch advocate. I even worked prior to like fully going independent. What got me back into body work truly was my experience at the stretch studio. I was hired as the manager there, and I did body work there, and learned it was the dancers method to stretch, assisted stretch. So I assisted people in stretching, and moving their body and stuff like that. And I'm a huge advocate of stretch because part of my training, right, with school, New York College of Health Professions, for massage therapy, occupational therapy, is I had to take all these different bodywork things because one of the most challenging things for body workers, right, body practitioners and stuff like that, is overuse of their bodies to help another person's body. So the school that I attended had heavy emphasis on properly training yourself to properly use your body mechanics, right? So that you don't kill yourself while out there healing and helping others to feel good, in that kind of whatever field of massage therapy you go into. I'm independent and I do my own signature blend, and so I do a lot of Eastern practice mixed with Western. So I have my own infuse, right? Because Intuit is I. And so I work in that kind of way. I am very unique, guys, okay, in my methodologies and stuff like that, of how I make people feel. That's why people get so attached to me, and it's just like, whatever. Anyways, that's besides the point. So during schooling, I had to take Tai Chi, Qigong, I forget the names, but yoga, right? So I was trained in yoga too. This is where I got into yoga teaching because I went to school for it. So, and then mind you, my entire history is of self-defense martial arts, because me and my dad are martial art fanatics. My dad was a martial artist fanatic, and I was a ninja, and so dance is also a passion of mine. And so all these things infuse. So you just see the journey of your own life, right? And just seeing where life takes you and stuff like that. Because mind you, even before getting into holistic career practices and shifting, I come from the fashion industry, so it was a complete shift, because people that would know from before, they're like, you did a whole wow, how do you go from fashion to bam here, right? So it was this total switch and flip of even just lifestyle choice and change, but it matched who I was most, right? So when I say expert in stretch and movement, I will stretch you, move you in ways that you be like, woo, I didn't even know I can activate. And that's where you meet me, right? And I help you with that kind of development with you. I'm all about the body and how we care for it, and it's a vessel, right? So self-love is necessary. Can I get emotional because I'm an emotional being? I'm receptive. Right, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. This came up in a reading I did with someone today, earlier, too. It's funny that these cards are coming out because I shuffled these and I was pulling or whatever, but this, the unseen, too much is hidden from you, right? Receptivity, right? So there's so much hidden from you, but sometimes what we are trained and programmed and conditioned to see is that the things unknown and unseen are fearful things, right? They put that fear in your mind. Because look at even this picture. It looks creepy to know that things are unseen, but there's a lot of good things coming too. But our conditioning has us programmed to feel always under attack or in some kind of war. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you, sacrifice, right? And there's energies working against what you're doing, so be careful about, too, the people that you surround yourself to and the subliminal energies that they can send. Discernment, my friends. Like, you're not paranoid or bugging. When you think something about somebody, even if it's small, and I know it could be trippy too, because you might be trippy. You might be like, in regards to people, trust your intuition. In regards to lovers, you're gonna have to jump in and face your fears and stop being so harsh, my dears. Oh, this is turning into love now. Yeah, you gotta be strong, right? You gotta silence that beast, that fear, right? So there may have been things that happened in the past, right? You can apply this anyway. This doesn't have to just be in a relationship, but you know me with my sexual tarot cards, right? There might be things in the past that you're reflecting upon, right? And wishes that you wish to have, but you, in order to receive, you have to give too. There's a compromise here in terms of the stability that's happening for you in your life now, and the balancing act of the divine masculine, divine feminine energies existing within you, whether this be in a relationship, this be in your stability too, because as within exudes on out, you want the relationship, that's what it's all about, right? But you have to develop that within yourself, so you're there, you're already developing that with yourself. So you might have PTSD, right, where it's like post-traumatic stress from freaking past life kind of things, whether it be this lifetime or multidimensionally, or whatever it is that you're connecting, depending on your elevation, right? So it's like looking at this knight that's coming to you, the slow as mofo, right? And then he's giving you this thing. It's like, is that poison, motherfucker, right? Right? What do you mean? What, you want to give this to me? Like, what is that? Why don't you get off your horse? Why is it that I'm walking on the motherfucking ground right now? Why is it that you're not coming down and meeting me here, right? Like, what is it? And we can act proud sometimes, right? You can be proud, right? And so it's like temperance, right? So it's like the balancing act within ourselves that is happening here. So like, don't be self-saboteur. Know that there's energies around that don't want you to have that connection with yourself, one, right? And definitely not with someone. Like, if there's a lover that's involved, or someone that has potential to be a lover, maybe it's a friend and you know you're in love with your friend, or whatever the case may be, or somebody from your past, twin flame, like soulmate, that kind of energy, right? No, look, the judgment is motherfucking here, right? So there's some kind of thing that's here. So romance is in the air, right? But you might be stuck with the feminine energy, might be stuck on some shit from before, right? So you might be rough around the edges, right? And not trusting in the stuff, right? But that's part of the development of your own evolution, right? Trust your institution, right? Because you have this connection with spirit, right? The divine, you're led at this time. So in discernment with anything and everyone, right, else, trust. So if you feel even slightly about somebody, trust that. But this is in regards to love. You just PTSD at this moment in time, right? His judgment is here, and like the sun, divinely led, divinely guided, divinely, like, whatever. You might be rough, tough, and be strong in your stance. That's totally fine. You could be the queen, the empress in command, right? That energy, whether you're a man or a woman, it's just being in your power, okay? Like, you know, it's time to be in your power. But PTSD, right, or some kind of thing, right? The energy, right, could have you in some kind of, like, you're being foxy again. Can I trust you? Well, I don't know. But you feel it though, right? And it's just like vulnerable, right? Six of Swords, right? So Six of Swords coming out of that, like, okay, penetrate me. Let love penetrate you. Okay. Let love penetrate you. Okay, that's what it's gonna be called. Alright. Let love penetrate you. Let love penetrate you. Let love penetrate you. Look, somebody's coming to you because they have decided there's a message coming your motherfucking way. They're gonna throw roses in your face and you couldn't look the other way. You could be stubborn in any kind of way, but do you trust in the process of your divinely led, divinely guided, divinely protected union, right? That doesn't mean you put up with any kind of pollution, but someone's trying, you see. And there are energies, right? So think about how strong that love is, unconditional, right? To know that people are doing like black magic or doing shit behind the scenes to try to prevent certain kind of things happening for you, whether it be for your success, your career, your love, your relationships, whatever it is, right? They're sending like that mal de ojo, that evil eye, that nasty shit that they do doing black magic, going paying somebody to try to fucking fuck you up, or like, you know, whatever the case, that pussy shit behind the scenes, right? Doing any kind of that kind of thing. And look, you're still receiving. But how it's affecting you, right, is that it's creating that PTSD syndrome to come up for you, because that is the crack. I always say they can't get in. The way that they get in is through the crack. So if you have a crack in your auric field, in your history, right, then this is where they can infiltrate. So they're infiltrating through the cracks, but you've already worked through those cracks. So why would they come back? That's a distorted illusion, right? Let love penetrate you, because you are the magician of your life. Somebody's been working on themselves too. You have been evolving, so why not be the person you connect with too, and that kind of being, right? The divine masculine, divine feminine energies existing inside of you, right? Why would they not be able to evolve too? And you are not dictator of how much they evolve too, but you are here to be vulnerable too by healing and forgiving. Making love. I love penetrate. Ooh, making love. Look, she's pregnant there, and I've never looked at that card pregnant. Oh, have I? Oh, she's pregnant. Building. That's 2. Look at 1 + 2 is 3. Holy Trinity, right? Unification, right? Multiplication, right? Somebody wants you. Somebody wants you. Somebody got you. Somebody wants you. Somebody wanna rescue it. Somebody wanna be penetrate. Let love penetrate. They're devoted. There is devotion coming to you, Queen of Chalices, because you are deserving of love, right? Whether you're male or female, listen, you are deserving of love, adoration, devotion, royalty, loyalty, all those motherfucking things. And so allow him to come at your bosom, for there is an offer, a gift happening here between the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Let love penetrate you. Let love penetrate you. Let love penetrate you. right? Let this energy go. Whatever has happened in the past, there's nothing that you can do right now. But all you can do right now is to be truthful to yourself and allow yourself to be free to love and not watch it from behind the scenes. There's somebody watching behind the scenes and they are pissed, you know what I mean? Because love is here. They might try to offer, right, distorted pollution, um, offer something. Someone else might offer something to somebody. It's a trick. You know what I mean? To try to stop certain kind of things, put delays, right? Because they're watching, right? Somebody's watching, but they do not have any more effect. Let me let you know. They can get it now, but there is shit they could do about it. You know what I'm saying? They've already tried. Think about that. And they still get through. Look at, they're looking through. There's a female energy here too, right? There could be a male energy here too. Jealous of these two. Right? Because look at these two are these two. Right? And there's people watching. Those two. Love on each other. Cornucopia. There's abundance here. And it's been clear. Somebody's pissed off, my dear. Oh wow. She's a fake seer. Goes to people to have them tell her. And then her own distorted illusion, she thinks she understands certain kind of things, right? She's trying to do black magic in some kind of way, right? This queen, right? Doing lighting candles, look at putting pins and shit, trying to break love up, distorted as fuck, sad, away because they are out to play, because he's coming her way. Could be like an ex-lover or somebody's, right? And so yes, you gotta be that queen. Vulnerability. Don't be so rough. Don't be so harsh. That energy will create that same kind of reality to happen again because it's so harsh. Be soft. Let love penetrate you. 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 Let love. Oh. Right? Somebody will be watching. All fucking wow. All fucking wow. Oh wow. They got other lovers anyway. When they're watching. People is watching. These lovers make love in the eyes and the touch and their friendship and their love, their position for one another, embracing one another. Other people see it. Well, you see it now. Mm-hmm. Right, let's see. Soul purpose questions. And then I'm gonna go. I guess, whatever. I just did it. Soul purpose. Hi. This is your opportunity to like, comment, share, subscribe, right? Hit that notification bell. Let me know how these messages resonated with you. Thank you for tuning in with me. I upload whenever, I'm a busy alchemy. So, you can also try out my teas, right? unchantedbabbler.com/shop. Okay? All the information about anything of you and I connecting on any other kind of multi-dimensional level of layering that is awesome. You see you and I connecting energetically, you know what I mean? Because we rise together in full success and abundance, you know what I mean? No, we be on that poppin' energy and hey, you know what I'm saying? No, I didn't cut my hair. I'm just telling you guys how, whoever asked me. I didn't cut it, it's just, and then it's just, also, weighed down, I had only a little braid and all that kind of stuff, and then I was just playing, going like this, and going like this, and going like this, so it's just hot Who am I ready to forgive? Okay? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. It is time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you've learned. Who do you want to become, and how is the resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul action. Write a forgiveness letter. Then practice the hope. The Ho'oponopono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. So it's H-O. What is that called? Apostrophe? O-P-O-N-O-P-O-N-O. H-O apostrophe O-P-O-N-O-P-O-N-O. Ho'oponopono. Yeah. Okay. So remember. Alright. Okay. What else? Okay, what do I resist feeling right now? Oh, sometimes that could be feelings, right? Because you don't want to get hurt. Fear of rejection, right? So it's like, I'll just keep my feelings inside. Oh my god, I love this person, this guy. But I'm never rejected in this life. So that's what you do. You hold your feelings inside so you don't find that outlet of expression to express. Right? So we have to feel it to heal it. You gotta feel so that you can deal in order to heal. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, hi, I'm sorry. Some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Release it. Release. Release. Release all the weight off your shoulders that you don't need to carry. No, you don't need to carry that. Shake, 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 but you don't get it. Shake, 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 but you don't get it. Shake, 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 shake. This feels good. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Take a deep breath in, my dears. It's so hard to sometimes let go, right? So let's practice that. Let's practice letting go. Okay. Whoa. Let me let go again. Whoa. Round and round and round and go. Round and round and round and go. Round and round and go. Round and go. Out. Out. Ooh. Let me pop. Ooh. 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 Excuse me, please. I'll be back. Alright, I'm going to go with this. Oh my god. I'm sitting crisscross yoga sauce, guys. Semi-lotus. That feels like heavens. Let's slap some sense into the world. Let's slap some sense into the world. Let's slap some sense into the world. Round and round we go. Just your your waist area. Hold on, let me put this card down. Then, oh, this feels so good. This is a spinal massage. You could feel it on your coccyx area. Coccyx. C-O-C. I don't know how to spell it right now. Yeah, no. Even though I was part of the spelling bee, I cannot spell cox. C-O-C-C-Y. Oh, X-X. Oh no. C-O-C-C-U-Y-X-X-X. Let me go around there. Cox 666. Oh yes. That feels good. Yeah. So you can expand. I can go into pizza. As wide as your body can go. Move around. Expand your body out. Right. Away. Reach out. What you do to one side, you must do to the others. Always. What? Oh, I know. I need you in my life, though. I need you. Say hi. Oh, say hi, Shiva. Yeah, this is my Shiva. Yeah. She wakes me up, guys. Any hour. She pricks me. She's the talker. She talks a lot. They all talk, but she talks a lot. Right? Especially new moon energy. You see her on her ass up, right? No, yeah. The new moon got you like this. The new moon got you like this. Yeah? No? What you gonna do this new moon? Huh? You don't know what you're gonna do this new moon? Any rituals you have planned? No? Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, I don't know what I was saying. Okay. Alright. It's still on me. I don't know what I was saying, guys. Stretching. Oh, what you do to one side, you must do to the other. If you go on Shiva, watch it. And let's just do it to the other side. And that's it. So what you do to one side, you must do it to the other. Over side. Oh, this feels like heaven, guys. Alright, twisted. I went back. This side is actually really tighter for me today. I had ink. Oh, I couldn't. Oh no. Tomorrow is an extra day of stretching for me, for that tightness that I just felt right now that I typically don't feel. So I'm gonna take our knees to our chest, hug ourselves, love ourselves fast. We can get our knees and knees. Self-love, kiss. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Crisscross. Hug. Oh, I just got pops, internal pops. Just allow yourself this moment of time to breathe. It just feels so good. I've been watching the humans not breathe or breathe just and then stop right there. I don't even know how not to breathe. Like even when I'm trying to do it incorrectly, I'm doing still it correctly. Down to my belly. But most people like rabbit breathing. Wait, okay, so anyways. So be conscious of your breath and allow it to flow deep into your system so you know, because this is your flow, this is your growth, this is your expand. The more you breathe into a space, the more you shall expand. So you just gotta be patient with yourself and allow for the stretch to take place, to take over, to expand. So allow your body to take you and make you feel things that just feel so good, right? And so here we go. Right? You use your hands a lot. I use my hands a lot. My hands. Right? So it's important, especially if you play instruments, if you create crafts, and you always use your fingers for good blood flow and circulation. You know what I mean? So expand your fingers back as far back as they go. Right? So here we go. Right? Stretch. Oh my gosh. Right? This is new blood flow. You're allowing for new oxygenated blood to flow through your system. Sometimes we need to help it, right? It's like bringing the blood flow back to your heart, the four chambers of your heart. Sometimes because we're in the upright position that we're in, bipedal, and all this kind of stuff that we have to be in, to upside down, get inversions and things like that. You have to do that with your extremities too. You know what I'm saying? So our bodies are our vessels. We love it to help. I'm a lefty. Even though I use both hands and I do things with both my hands dominantly, like, you know, for like, even though I throw in my left because I'm lefty, I throw with my right. Even though I punch on my left, I'll punch on my right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a right-handed dominated society, so everyone, lefties are the rare, right? So everyone was teaching me things from a right-handed perspective, so I had to learn a lot of things right-handedly, even though I was left-handed. You know what I mean? So like even sports, I could bat to either side. I was very sporty. Growing up, I played every sport. This shit takes 3 fucking minutes of your time. Don't be like, I'm so busy. I'm busy too. Oh, this feels so good. So the thumb can't go as far back, even though, you know, you can be double jointed and expansive, and, you know, don't compare and contrast my expansion and your expansion and all this kind of stuff. I don't think that you expand more. Like, everybody's limits are their own fucking limits. Like, I'm not here to compare and contrast. But your fingers have 3 kind of dips in there. Superficial talk. 3. The thumb only has 2, so that's its limit. 2, like something like that. Here you go. Oh my god. Pressing them together as like battle, right? It just feels good. I'm stretching and she was stretching over there too. So join in. Okay. Also, you may stretch and get itchy. That's blood flow. Not that anything is wrong with you. That's new blood flow, new oxygenated blood going to your heart, traveling through your body. Fresh blood flow. When you stretch, you activate fresh blood to flow through your system. Okay? That's fucking huge. Okay? And so, yeah, fresh blood. And so that might make you a little bit itchy. Right? Because you got fresh blood resistance. It's like activation. So I'm stretching, and of course I go, you know, Right? Like a blood flow back to my heart. No blood flow back to my heart. Posture, Jennifer. Okay. Alright, so we activate. Right. Twist. Oh, this feels good. Twist. I'm on my tiptoes. Oh, my balance on this side. Ooh, wobbles. Whoa. Well, anyways, thank you. Till we speak again, my friends. Hope this is helpful to you, my body, heart, and soul. Okay.